Tale of a poor Irish harper, wine not the knobs in these old withered hands. Remember these fingers, they once could be sharper, waking the strains of his dear native land. At a fair or Katie, I would twirl me shillelagh, trip through the dance with me brogues bound with straw, and all the fair colleens around me would gather, their bold felon Brady, the bard of Armagh. Now, that song made its way across the pond and wound up in Medicine Lodge, Kansas, with a young American of Irish extraction named F.H. Maynard. He kept the tune and used it to tell of a story in a nearby saloon in Abilene, Kansas, the Bear's Head, run by Tom Sharon, only it got corrupted into Tom Sherman. The song was originally titled Tom Sherman's Barroom, but most people actually referred to it by its first line. As I walked out in the streets of Laredo, I walked out in Laredo one day, I spied a young cowboy all wrapped in white linen, wrapped in white linen, as cold as the clay. I see by your outfit that you are a cowboy. These words he did say as I boldly stepped by. Come sit down beside me and hear my sad story. Shot in the breast, and I know I must die. Well-known fellow from just down the road here in Wilcox used to do it like this. Oh, beat the drum slowly, play the fife lowly, and play the dead march as you bear me along. Take me to the valley, there lay the sod o'er me. Oh, I'm a young cowboy, and oh, I've done wrong. Oh, yes, indeed. Well, I tell you, I love doing this kind of thing here, and I also have to keep an eye on my time. I wanted to do El Paso, but I don't have time, so I'll do the Reader's Digest version. Out in the West Texas town of El Paso, I fell in love there and then I got shot. Oh, boy. I tell you what, I got to tell you a story now. I get a little bit confused out on the road, though. I wind up with things kind of bass-ackwards. This is what happens when you get your tongue wrapped around your eye teeth and can't see what you're saying. So I'm going to do you a fairy tale that I hope you'll enjoy anyway, even if it does come out kind of lopsided. I'm going to tell you the story of Rendersella. Now, a long time ago in a corn country, there once lived a gritty pearl, and her name was Rendersella. Now, Rendersella lived in a small wattage in the Cuds, along with her mugly other and two sugly isters. Now, it hos happened that in this same corn country, there lived a hung and pransome yince. And one day he decided to throw a bancy fall and invite all of the people for riles a mound, especially the pitch people. Like Lance, you know, and if you're going to throw a party, them's the ones to invite. Well, Rendercella's Mugly Other and two Sigley Esters went into town to get some drancy fesses to wear to this Bancy Fall. But Rendercella couldn't go, on account of all she had to wear were some old rurty dags. So that evening when they left, Rendercella just crapped down and sighed. Snivel, snivel. Well, while she was a-crittin' there sighing, who should appear before her but her Gary Mudfather? Well, he waved his wagic mand and poof, her old rilthy fags became a drancy fess, suitable for wearing to a Bancy Fall. And he waved his wagic mand again, and poof, there appeared before her a kig boach with Hicks white sources to take her to the Bancy Fall. And then he leaned over and kissed her on top of the head, and poof, there appeared a restraining order. No. He said, Rendercella, you go and have fun, but you be home by midnight or I'll turn you into a tumpkin. Well, she copped in the hoach and went on down the road, copped at the Stassel, and who should meet her at the door but the Prancing Hints? You see, he'd been watching behind the wooden window and already had his eye on her. Well, they danced every dance together that night, and they lell in fove. Well, time passed, and pretty soon the clock struck midnight, and Rendercella ran from the Bancy Fall, and she stripped going down the stairs. And do you know what happened when she beached the Rodham? That's right, she slopped her dripper. Well, the next day, the Prancing Hints went all throughout this corn country, looking for the Gritty Pearl what had slopped her dripper at the Bancy Fall. And he tried it on every furl's gut that there was. Finally, he gets to Rendercella's small wattage in the Cuds. He tried it on her Mugly Other, and it fidn't it. He tried it on her two Sigley Esters, and it fidn't it. Finally, he tried it on Rendercella, and it fidn't it. It was exactly the sight rise. And the story of this, Maury, if you want to go to a Bancy Fall and have a Prancing Hints loll and fove with you, always remember to slop your dripper. I'm back in the saddle again, out where a friend is a friend, where the longhorn cattle feed on the lonely Jimson weed. Back in the saddle again, riding the range once more, toting my old 44, where you sleep out every night and the only love ride. Back in the saddle again, yippee-ki-yi-yo, rockin' to and fro. Back in the saddle again, yippee-ki-yi, hey, I go my way. Back in the saddle again, yes, riding the range once more, toting my old 44, where you sleep out every night and the only law's ride. Back in the saddle again. My friend Ranger Doug with Riders in the Sky puts a tag on it, goes kind of like this. I think I cinched that too tight. All right.